Don't get me wrong, I like tacos just as much as the next person, maybe even more so. But I've got to acknowledge one fact: it takes a lot of prep for tacos. Tonight we're going to do a hint of lime, hard shells. We have some marinade. It's called mojito lime. My chicken has been over here in the marinade for about 2 hours now. And it's just sitting here in the marinade, soaking up all this goodness. And then I have some extra seasoning for whenever it comes time to fry these up. But first, before we get going on that stuff, we need to prep. So in order to prep, we just have to get some stuff out, like our lettuce. I'm gonna go rinse my lettuce off. I like to go ahead and get rid of that first shell. There's like a first layer up there that's kind of funky. So I just got rid of that, peeled that off. As well as any brown spots that look bad. I'm getting rid of that too. Alright, there we go. This junk. How about some light? Let's get some light in here. There we go. Is that better? I have one more light we can use if that's not good. Let's see, one more light. There we go. Perfect. We did have some limes too. This is going to be good. I'm going to cut one of these up, and as I'm cooking the chicken, I'm going to put it on top of there. Oh, it's going to be good. If you like lime, this is the night for you. I love lime, and that's a crucial part or component of traditional Mexican food, in my opinion, is that lime, that flavor. Just goes hand in hand. So I'm going to get my lettuce. It's a nice crispy head. Everything's fresh so far. Give that little piece. I like to stretch through my lettuce a little bit, make sure everything's fresh. So we have a little brown spot right here. Instead of throwing away this whole leaf, which would be, this would be sad to do that. Just get rid of the brown spot. Okay. So I like to shred the lettuce up so it's small enough to go in your tacos. Sorry, this pollen's kicking my tail, man. It's tough. You can't even hardly go outside without getting attacked by that crap. Alright, this looks pretty good. Alright, good enough. I think that might be enough lettuce. Next we'll do tomato. Hope everybody had a good Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. You might have had tacos for lunch today. So, nothing wrong with tacos for lunch and dinner, in my opinion. I like tacos. So who's cooking though? Okay, so I'll do one more layer of lettuce. I like a lot of lettuce on my taco. Okay, that's plenty of lettuce. We don't need any more lettuce. That is plenty. Alright, so we'll set our lettuce to the side. We get a lettuce bowl. Have this bowl. Okay, so we have our lettuce to the side for now. Alright, we don't need any more lettuce. And so next we need to dice up the tomato. I already have some tomatoes that I sliced up earlier for my salad. I'm going to utilize these. Except for that, that's not good. I'm going to have another tomato in case that's not enough. Like 2 of these pieces are the end pieces, so I don't know if we will have enough. So I have to find out. Are you able to see what I'm doing here? Dicing, perfect. holding tomato and sliding long ways, and then I'm going to come back and hit it from the opposite side. Easier said than done. Have our tomatoes done. Oh, we lost one. We lost two. Might be enough. Now I could save the, you always have a few leftovers, so I like to have tacos the next day too. You can save that tomato for them. Yeah, I think that might be plenty of tomatoes. Let's add a little bit of salt on top. Ooh, way too much. Perfect. Oh, there's my other tomato right here. I forgot I put it over by the window so it could get some sunlight. If your tomato is not ripe enough, this is a beauty right here. If your tomato is not ripe enough, though, you can sit it in the sun in the windowsill or set it outside. A little cold today, but if you will, do that and it'll ripen up fast for you. So I'm gonna try to save that for tomorrow. All right, so we have our lettuce and we have our tomato. What's next? You're not gonna believe this. Normally I would have salsa and chips, but I forgot the chips. What can you do? So I guess we're not meant to have chips tonight. So let's see, tomato. What's next? We have lettuce, we have tomatoes. Alright, we have this is gonna go in the pan, so we don't need that yet. I guess I could take and go ahead and cut up one of these limes. What do you think? These are good. A little lime, squeeze over your food. It has so much aroma. Oh, it smells so good, so fresh. And that's part of it right there, in my opinion, that smell. Adds a lot to the enjoyment of the food. Okay, so we have some limes now. Lettuce, tomato, limes. Man, that smells so good. It reminds me of Cheerios. There must be a key flavor or scent in Cheerios, because Darn Sure smells like it. So let's see. Let's get our shells out. Chicken doesn't take long. I forgot to tell you we're doing chicken. I guess you figured that out when you saw the marinade. So let's get our toaster oven going. Come with a nice full wrapper to keep them fresh. Oh, they doubled it up. I remember last time I had a couple of these left over, so I was able to do it again the next day. You can definitely smell the lime. It's good. These are going to be delicious. I remember standing these up last time. It worked very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That leaves us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. So 5 hard shells that I'm cooking. 2 for me, 2 for Kayla, and maybe 1 extra for myself or for her, whoever wants one. I also have some soft shells, so we can also utilize that. But in the meantime, I'm going to make sure these shells don't go bad. I'm going to stick them to the side so I can use them again tomorrow. So what do we have left? chicken. I guess we better get started on our chicken. Let's cut the iron on. A little bit of oil in the pan. Sorry about that. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to take and drain out that marinade. This is some really big breasts, so I'm probably going to cut this in half. Can you see that? So I'm going to take this breast and I'm going to see if there's any undesirable pieces like this and get this off of here. Don't want any tendon or anything that's chewy up there. You want to get rid of that. Okay. So I'm going to take the chicken breast and just cut it down the middle. It's almost like making two of them. The pan's getting hot. I can feel it. Alright, so I took my chicken breast that was really large and takes a long time to cook, and I just basically split it down the middle, created two pieces. So now I have my pan up to temperature. Alright, so I had it on high. That oil got hot really fast, so there's nothing else in there. Don't panic when that happens, just to get it off of the heat like that. If you ever have a fire with oil or something, you don't use water, it's going to make it worse. So I'm going to take a little bit of this seasoning, just rub and sprinkle over the top of it. Throw that side face down. Oh man. Comes out super fast. So what I'm going to do is I put way too much on the top of this other breast. So I'm just going to use this one to my advantage and just use it to suck up all the seasoning I can on the other breast. Alright, so I have two breasts in. While that's cooking, I cut it down a little bit. I'm going to take this other breast. Man, this other one is massive as well. I'm going to take and cut it down. So you even see what you are. Alright, so I just take the fattest part and splice it right down the middle. It's important to have a sharp knife. Let the knife do the work. But you need to guide the knife where it goes. It's definitely a feel thing. Have to do it a couple times. Alright, that's going to be good. So we have two breasts that are cooking now, and then we have two that are prepared to be cooking. I'm going to go ahead and start the shells over here because it's not going to take very long. Alright, I've got some lime seasoning. Spatula out. Oh yeah. Perfect. Can you see that? It smells amazing. So glad I cut that breast down. Look how big it was. And that's what it would do. It would end up cooking at different temperature. See how these crevices, it's not really cooked on that side that well. Definitely want to do this a couple times, flip it a couple times. That one has the same concept. Alright, let me sit you down up here. Filleting the lap breast now. Oh, nice seasoning. Just have to kind of share what's left with the other breast. And it doesn't take long to spread it out, so this stuff goes a long way. Okay, so we have the rest of our breast ready to cook. Okay. Take one of my limes. Squeeze a little lime juice on there. Yum. Flip it over. Oh yeah, that's what I like to see. See how it's seared, but it's not quite done. See, it still has that raw spot. Still has that daggone raw spot. That's not good. Flip it back over for a second so I could definitely make sure I press this part down to the grill or down to the pan to make sure it gets done really quickly to catch up with the rest. Lime juice, it's going to be good. Put some over here on these other breasts. Alright, it's caught up. That's good. Woo. Definitely got a twang to it. That'll wake you up. Dinner's almost done, I can tell. And now we have enough chicken that what I'm going to do is take that chicken off and slice it up. Try to clean up as you go. That definitely helps when you're done cooking. It can be so disheartening when you get done cooking and you see all this stuff you have to do. A lot of people, that's part of not wanting to cook right there. It's not that they don't know how to cook or enjoy cooking, but all of the responsibilities and extra things that go along with cooking, man. Alright, so that's at the point, in my opinion, look at that nice golden color. crispy brown on the edges. Man, that looks good, doesn't it? You can really smell that lime coming through also. I got my heat a little high. I'm going to cut it down to about 5. Just want to make sure that part up there is done. I didn't like that at all. Alright. Okay, shells are done. And we have everything else we need. Time to get out the extras that have to go cold, like sour cream. We got sour cream in the house. Alright, what else? I tried to do avocados. I bought some avocados here. But, lesson learned, these things are still hard, like super hard. Like a baseball. So evidently it has to be soft before they're ripe enough for use, so I have to wait a couple days. I'll utilize them. I will utilize them. Okay, perfect. Smells a little crispy. Alright, so let's get that off the heat. And over here, spin you around. Spin you around right here so you can see the action. Nice and hot. Oh yeah. I'm going to try to tear these into little strips. Man, I wish you could smell the aroma. It smells so tasty. Lime, I love lime. Okay, so we have a bunch of chicken chunks, and they're ready to go into a taco. We have, ooh, I'm glad I said that. Salsa. I forgot about it. Salsa. So. Get you a better angle here. Alright, perfect. There we go. So, open my salsa. Ooh, very hot. Doesn't take long with these shells. I figured out. Hope they're not burnt. It might be. Good thing I didn't cook them all right. Okay, so nothing left to do but to build the tacos. Alright, so let me see what you can see. There we go. I like to start with some shredded chicken. You can definitely tell that the chicken is super moist. Okay, that's enough chicken. That's enough chicken. Let's go with some lettuce. Lettuce. Tomato. That's fresh. All these fresh ingredients. I love tacos. They're not bad for you. They're good for you. Have lots of tacos. Okay, so we have lettuce, we have tomato. Now we need sour cream. If you have the same kind of sour cream, make sure you mix it up so it doesn't have that watery substance at the top. Perfect. There we go. And come back and fill it up a little bit with lettuce. I wasn't sure how much to use. It's going to be delicious either way. Take one of these limes. Good. Take one of these limes. Squeeze it over top. Man, I wish I had some creamy avocado to put on there too. That really would have topped it off. No pun intended. Alright, so how can we incorporate salsa? Like that? You like salsa? Look at that, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now, that's starting to look more like what I was expecting. Not happy with the plating. Alright, so swap that out. There you go. Fiesta lime tacos. Hard shell. Take a bite. That's good.